Hello again. It's time for another episode of Build Your Own R2D2, parts 35 and 36. We'll talk about 36 a bit later because it's got something quite familiar in there, but for now, let's do 35. In 35, we'll be starting the Lightsaber storage tube. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but as ever, we'll soon find out. And it's got these springs either side. I saw these springs here, and I thought, does that mean it's going to pop out as per Return of the Jedi? I hope not, because that would be pointless. It's going to be a lightsaber that's so small and silly that I don't want it to even come out. That looks quite a big tube, but it's quite a big dome, so it's going to take up quite a lot of the head that I can see. Anyway, let's get started and see what we have to do. I've also seen the weirdest screws yet. These long, skinny ones. That's going to be fun. Some parts of the build are really exciting. This is not one of those pieces. We have to take DF75, which is this bit here. They do look identical, but they're slightly different. This one, DF76, has these wider bits, and DF75 has these smaller bits, which I hope you can just about make out. There you go, that's a bit better. And what you have to do with 75 is you have to put this bit, one of these are exactly the same, and as far as I can tell, they're the same either way up. So, hoping that I've actually got that right about it being all symmetrical, you put it over the top bit there, as you can see, and drill little slots. I know, stick with me, I know it's riveting stuff so far. And then you have to put this spring, one of these springs, over this bit, which is going to be quite interesting seeing how they're going to keep that into place. Alright, basically what you have to do is this little plastic washer here. If I can ever get it. No, I'm not going to get that out again. You basically have to put one of the black screws through that washer. Isn't that exciting, people? And then you have to screw right through that bit to keep the spring in place. So let me go and fiddle with this and screw that in place, and then we'll see what we have to do next. Damn, people, in the league of things that feel entirely pointless to do in life, this is right up there. This now pings out and goes click, and I have absolutely no idea why, but eventually we'll find out. This will all make sense, I'm sure. Anyway, the next part, guess what? You have to do it all over again on the other side. Can't bear the excitement, can you? I'm going to enhance your excitement now because I'm going to do it the other side as well. So make sure you're sat down for this. Yes, you're not seeing things. It's happened all over again. I've done the other piece. I've screwed a thing into a thing so that it holds the thing, and the other thing is on a spring. Incredible. So what you have to do next is join these pieces together with some endless, probably not that way up, with some endless black screws that they supply. Actually, not that way up either. I'm guessing it's going to be that way up. That looks about right. Look, it looks quite lightsabery, but this is not the lightsaber. I don't think. Soon find out. Anyway, let's go screw this into place. Alright, it's time to wake up now because part 35 is over. There it is, all nicely screwed in, very solid. Don't know what the hell it is. Well, I know vaguely, but anyway, they also give you this bit, and I've got no idea where that's going to go. Hopefully there won't be 20 parts time. They tell us, oh yeah, by the way, that bit you had in part 35, you need to find that. That is part 35 done. Now it's time for part 36. Memories. Do you know that song? I'm not going to sing ever again. But, yes, it is time already. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it's time to build the other leg. Let's go start that. I must pay tribute to this before I move on, because it covers the matte paintings by Ralph McQuarrie and another person whose name I cannot pronounce properly. Yeah, this was in a time before boring CGI effects, when he just used to paint the matte and compose the scene for that with a matte painting. That was just incredible, the amount of work that went into that, and how realistic it looks, because you've got to think about depth of field and all that kind of stuff. Creating that illusion, it just really impresses me. It seems to be an art that must be pretty much redundant and lost now, because all you have to do is chuck something on a computer and then insert that instead. This was a long time before that. So yeah, paying homage to these amazing artists that worked on the matte paintings is worth a read. And it's a simple start. As you may remember, all those parts ago, you're starting off with the shoulder plate, and you've got these lovely metal pieces here, and you'll be putting those two circles there, and obviously the long piece in there. So let's go do those. Bosh, it is complete. I like the simple life, so that part is done. I have a feeling that over the next few months these videos are going to be looking awfully familiar, but I think they also throw some extra stuff in aside from the leg, but there will be a big feature, so I may be repeating myself now and again. Apologies in advance, but I've struggled through another episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've made it to the end, that was part 36, and I will see you in the next part.